Be ashamed to die until you've accomplished some victory for humanity. What's going on, guys? What's going on? I was going through the internet, slumming it through the internet, and I ran across a quote from Horace Mann. And the quote made me think, but not in the way I think some people would take it. He says, be ashamed to die until you've accomplished some victory for humanity. Now, when I hear that, I don't take it as everybody needs to save the world. I don't think every person has to cure a disease, need to lead a movement, need to write a book that's going to change generations, or become some name that people will study after they die. Most people are not going to live that kind of life. And I don't even think that should be the standard, you know? But it does make me ask myself something else. When the last person who truly knows me passes away, what will I have been? Not what people assume, not what people clipped, not what people thought based on one bad day, a good day, a joke, an argument, or some version that they have created in their own head. What did I actually leave behind? Because there is a difference between being remembered and leaving meaning. A lot of people remember for a while. Their families remember them, their friends remember them. People tell stories about them. Somebody brings them up during a holiday, or when a song plays, or when they're passing by a place that they used to go to together. But then, as always, time keeps moving. The people who knew those stories are gone too. The people who heard the stories forget parts of them. Names become old pictures. Old pictures become boxes. And that's something we know, boxes get moved. They become lost. Or they're thrown away. Or they're passed to people who do not know what they are looking at. People who do not know what they're looking at. So then the question becomes, was there anything deeper than the memory? Did my life help someone understand something? Did I make something easier for somebody who came after me? Did I give someone a reason to think differently, treat people better, take themselves more seriously, or just stop wasting their own life? This is where the quote hits me personally. Not in some grand way, but in a personal way. Because I don't know if I'll ever have some big victory for humanity. I don't know if I even know what that would look like for me. But I do know I can ask whether I am building something useful now. What am I cultivating today that could mean something that matters for tomorrow? That is a different situation. That is a different feeling, a different sense of pressure. I mean, it's not about chasing fame. Fame is too unstable anyway. People can know your name and still not be helped by your life and the things that you do within it. People can watch you and still not understand a damn thing about you. People can cheer for your ass and forget you the second that something more entertaining shows up. So, I'm not talking about being known. I'm talking about being useful in a way that is long lasting, longer lasting than attention. That could be tough. That could be through so many things. That could be through something I've done. That could be through something I've said. It could be through just the way how I've treated people or treat people. It could be from the work that I leave behind, even maybe in these videos. It could be through the conversations that somebody will remember at the right time. Maybe that sounds small, but one thing we can say about life is that the small things usually are the things that actually reach people, the things that they really remember. Most of us were not changed because there was some big, huge public monument. A lot of us were changed by something small, something that somebody said to us when we were in the right headspace to hear it. It could have been a sentence, it could have been a warning, or maybe a little bit of honesty. A person who did not let us lie to ourselves. That matters. So when I ask, what will I be known for? I don't mean reputation in some shallow sense. I mean, what did my existence, did I leave people with more confusion? Or did I actually clear some things up? Did I just take away from rooms, or did I leave something in them? Did I make people feel smaller? Or did I make them think about who they could actually become? And I don't think a person needs to have a perfect life to have that. I think that's the part that people might be missing, that they think they need to have it all together. You don't need to be a finished product. Hell, you don't have to be healed. You don't have to be some crystal clean and clear example of whatever you think success is. Because sometimes the thing that you leave behind pretty much becomes the thing that you've been struggling with. The thing that you learn, or things that you have to turn around and admit. Or it could be the thing that you finally stopped running from. Now that I'm thinking about it, even if it's vicariously, it can help someone too, but only if you're honest about it. Because if your whole life is just trying to look like you matter, then there's not much to meaning under that. I think that is what I'm trying to measure. Not likes, not applause, not how many people know my name. I'm asking myself, what am I doing right now that somebody might need later? What am I creating that could help someone when I'm not in the room? What am I saying that might sit with somebody a little longer and it would matter? Because one day, the people who know me personally will be gone. And when that happens, whatever is left of me will not be carried by my voice, not my face, not my presence. It'll be carried by whatever I gave that had use beyond me. This is the part I care about.